Greek philosopher Plutarch said, "An imbalance between rich and poor is the oldest and most fatal ailment of all republics," meaning all governments and all types of powers actually have never been able to solve or resolve the problem, the deficiency or the imbalance between the rich and the poor in all societies in the world, and that continues to remain a fundamental and an imperative problem and a tragedy that seems impossible, at least for now, to overcome because of the overwhelming influence of capitalism, bureaucracy, and corporates over the governments and all sorts of institutions and organizations that ultimately affect us and influence our action and control our behavior and govern our whole personality, mentality, perception in one way or another, to our ignorance, consciously or unconsciously. We are not always willing to recognize and to reckon the power of the businesses, the corporates, the capitalists in the country, and the enormous influence and power that they are able to exert over the governments and politicians, because we are in the arms of the capitalists themselves. We are always hopeful that the elites are always going to provide us with success, prosperity, progress, and obviously alongside character, morality, development, growth, etc. When in reality, all these economic, social, and political elites do is exploit our weaknesses and basically use all of our emotions against ourselves as an act of either extortion of all our money, resources, and wealth from ourselves that we work so hard with discipline, dedication, and character to earn all our lives. But and no government in the world actually has ever been able to solve the problem between the rich and the poor, and that's why there is so much hostility, misunderstanding, and miscommunication in society. And there is also always, particularly in the modern society, so much corruption, criminality, violence, alongside discrimination and other sorts of vulgar acts because of lack of money and lack of equal distribution of resources, wealth, and money between the people that live in it. And that's why we have to be able to solve and basically lessen or remove the gap between the rich and the poor. And if we can't do that, then all these problems are only going to persist and grow over time and worsen.